Hello everyone, welcome. This is the class of ECE418, the statistical signal processing, statistical digital signal processing. So today the first day of the semester, and this class is the first class of this course. So we just coming back from the winter break, right? And at the end of last semester, we suppose we will go back to campus for the classes, but the things, the COVID cases, new cases now increasing rapidly. So we will keep working online way at least 2 weeks. I think maybe the whole semester we have to have the class online. But it's not bad, right? Like today is very cold, so we can stay at home, keep warm. Yeah. Okay. And today, firstly, let's go to the syllabus. We can see what we will do in this course. This is a blackboard. You need to find all the information from blackboard. Here's a name of the class, the Statistical Digital Signal Processing, and it's a merger of three sections together. There's 3 sections together. We have undergraduate student, the graduate student, and also we have some. Do we have? Yeah, maybe just 2. Yeah, under and graduate. Okay, and then the syllabus. Syllabus. I posted it. It's just the speed is slow. Okay, this is syllabus. Is it clear? Maybe I can turn off these to make it larger. A little bit better. Right? Okay. So this course, the syllabus is here. This is me, instructor, me, Ningjin, Dr. Ningjin is me. You can call me just Ning, it's fine. And our time, lecture time is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 to 10:50 a.m. But this schedule is scheduled last semester, and now we're working online, so you can watch the class anytime. I will record and post the video of the class in YouTube, so you can watch the videos in YouTube, and I will put the link in the blackboard, so you can find the recorded videos. Follow the link. All right. Yeah. And office hour, I will set up a Zoom meeting for the office hour. I didn't put time right now. I think I need several days to set up this. You can also email me if you have questions, and later I will also set up the Piazza. Set up the Piazza set. Then you can Piazza website. Then you can post your question in the Piazza also. All right. Okay, TA. Yeah, we will have a TA. Then when I get the information, I put the information here. The prerequisite of this course, we need ECE418 and ECE441. 317 is a digital signal processing one, and ECE441 is the probability course. So we need these 2 as a prerequisite. In this course, we need both the information about the DSP, also we need the not DSP, the digital signal, DSP. And we also need the probability knowledge of probability. And the textbook is a statistical digital signal processing and modeling by Hans. Motion H Hans. You can find it from the bookstore. You can also find it online. But I think the paper one should be somehow expensive. Yeah, just this book, right? Just this book. It's a 148. It's 235. But you can also have the electrical on the PDF file. You put the download. PDF book. Yeah, there's a lot. You see, there's a lot. Then you can try to find some PDF. Yeah, and okay, I think this should be a website. You can find almost all the textbook. Let me show you the textbook. Textbook inside. It is a kind of a library. Genesis. IS, right? Yeah, you can almost all the textbook. Yeah, you can search in it. You just put the name of our textbook, then search in the site. You have a big chance to get it. Yeah, get the PDF file of the textbook. Okay, then go back to the syllabus. This one. Okay, this is a textbook. Then the course description. We will study this course. Okay, this is a 3 credit for undergraduate student and 4 credit for graduate student. Right? In this course, we have both students. And in this course, we will study the discrete time stochastic processes. You can also call these as random signals. And stochastic signal models. The filter, you know what is filter, right? In 317 we have 317 we have discussed what is a filter, right? So here we will keep using filter, but we will study some special filters. We have like a Wiener filter. Wiener filter is a kind of filter you need to set up the parameters according to the signal. In 317, a filter is a filter, a system, right? Filter is just a system. A system, all the parameter in the system is given, or you set up this parameter, then that's it. It will work for any signal, right? But in a Wiener filtering, you need to set up the parameters according to the signal. So different signal, you need to use different parameters. Okay, so this filter is changing according to the signal. Yeah, then we have more general we call adaptive filter. So that filter is adaptive. Right? The Wiener filter is one kind of adaptive filter, and we have more than other kind of filters. They are adaptive. They can change according to the signal and do some estimation, spectrum estimation. You will see what it is during the course. All right. And okay, this is we can check the textbook. I put the textbook. This one I have a PDF file of the textbook here, and this is the contents. Okay, content. We have several chapters, right? We have several chapters. We have let's go back here. I think I have a schedule. Yeah, we have schedule. We have a schedule. This is related to, okay, we look at this firstly. Assessment, we have several different kind of, you can think tests or exams. We have quizzes, we have projects, we have exams. Okay? We have 3 different kind of tests. Then each one will have different percentage quizzes totally 15%, projects totally 35%, and these two combined, that is 50%. Then two exams, one is 20%, one is 30%, totally 50%, right? Okay, and for the final grade, this is just normal one. 90 over 90 is A, then 80 to 90 is B, 70 to 79. Okay, 80 to 89 is B, and 70 to 79 is C, and 60 to 69 is D, and less than 60 will be F. And then the schedule of this course, right? We have several parts. We have quiz, project, exams, and for quiz, totally we have 3 quizzes. You can see here, quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3. Quiz 3 each covers different part of the textbook. Quiz 1 is for chapter 2. Here's chapter 2. Chapter 2 is a background. We need to go over something about the signal processing, about the system, about like a Fourier transform, Z transform, something like that. And we also go over some linear algebra. Suppose you already have the background about like a matrix, like the vectors, something like that. And this part we will have a kind of review of matrix and vectors and their operations, calculations. And we also study some special topic, which we can think is a kind of advanced topic for linear algebra. That is a linear equation. We will try to solve equations, normally the standard way, that is a linear equation, like you have 5 unknowns with 5 equations, then you can solve it. You have n unknowns, then you need n equations, then you can solve it. But now we will consider a case like you have 2 unknowns, but you have 10 equations. Can you solve it? In most case that will happen. You find the solution satisfy the first 2 equations, but this solution do not satisfy the last 2 equations. Something like that. So you need to consider how to solve it. And we also consider on the other side, you have like 3 unknowns, but you only have 2 equations. Now you have 3 unknowns, you only have 2 equations. Then that is the case, the equation seems not enough to solve the equation, solve those unknowns. Then how to do it? So we will consider, they are still linear equations. But the topics are a little bit, harder than the normal case, and include something else like quadratic forms and some optimizing there. So this is the linear algebra part. This is chapter 2. Chapter 2, and those part we will have an exam. We will have a quiz. Quiz 1 will cover chapter 2, and then we will learn something about the system, which is chapter 3, and then we have not system. It's about chapter 3 is for random processing, discrete time random process. That means some random things, right? The first 3 sections. Sections 3.1, 2, and 3, they are related with some basic things like definition, some average. Remember, for the probability average, you need to know the mean, the variance, the covariance, right? Something like that. The joint random variables, you need to consider the distribution function, density function, something like that. Right. Okay, so this part is covered in the first exam, and then we will have first project, right? We have quiz, project, and exam. Then the first project, there will be some basic analysis about random signals. Yeah. And then another quiz is cover the rest part of chapter 3. Chapter 3, the first 3 section is covered in exam 1, and the rest part of chapter 3 were covered by quiz 2. And quiz 3 will cover chapter 4. Chapter 4 will be the modeling. Signal modeling. Yeah, signal modeling. So how to describe a signal, use the method. We will provide some method here to describe a system, to describe a signal. We call signal modeling. Describe a random signal. Right? A random signal cannot be written by a kind of a formula like we studied in ECE418. You can have, for example, you can have a sinusoid, which is a cosine of n omega naught. The omega naught is the frequency, n is the time, right? Discrete time. The cosine of n omega naught. That is a formula. That signal, if you want to know the value, like n is 10, what is the value at that time? N equal to 10. You just plug in 10. You have cosine 10 times omega 0. Yeah. That is the value of the signal. So you have a formula. You can determine the value at any time just based on that formula. But here, the signal is random. So at any time, you cannot know what is the value at that time. Only when you reach that time. For example, now is around now is around 10 o'clock. You want to know the exactly temperature of, in Chicago, what is the exactly temperature at 12? At 12 noon, what is the temperature? Now you do not know. You only need reach that time. After you reach noon, then you know, you can measure. But before that time, you do not know what it is. Right? So this is different with this is a random signal, different with previous one. Previous one is a sine of n omega naught, that is determined. When you have the time, then you know the value. No matter what is your time. Right? Like you stay at time 10 o'clock, you can know the value of that signal at 12 o'clock because you have follow the formula. But now you check the temperature, for example. Then what is the temperature at 12 o'clock? Now you are in 10 o'clock. You do not know. That is a future factor, right? Some future thing. You have to wait a while. When you reach 12, then you know the time. That is a kind of random thing. Right? And usually you do not have a formula to describe that value. Right? So this is randomly. Then for that kind of signal, how to describe it? You will give a kind of modeling. You can think it's a kind of formula, but not really a formula. Right? You set up a model to describe that signal. Yeah. So this signal model. This is chapter 4. Chapter 4. Yeah, it's covered. Quiz 3 will cover chapter 4. And then we will consider some method to do the filtering. Okay. Each method, like project 2, we have we do a filter, we design filter, use FIR, winner filter, to filtering a signal. And the project 3, we will work with a common filter, and this filter can work on not just filtering, it can provide the predict of a signal. Like still I use a temperature, you can make a predict. What will be temperature at noon, at 12? Okay, you think, okay, maybe 1 degree more than now time, right? Not current temperature will be one degree higher than current time, current temperature. You can do a predict like that. Yeah. Here we have a method. We can use this common filter to do the predict. Right? This is project 3. And actually the exam 2. Exam 2 will cover chapter 2, 3, and 4. This is last exam. So we have this exam in the middle of the semester. and basically it covers chapter 2, 3, 4. So we can have this exam 2 after quiz 3. After quiz 3, we covered all the things about the chapter 2 and 3 and 4, right? So we can have exam 2, but I put the exam 2 in the 12th week, so you can have more time to review about it. And also, during this time, you need to work on the field 2, because we will keep studying. After chapter 4, we have more chapters, right? So we need to study them. But those chapters, the material in this part, they are not a good thing for exam. It will be more practically. You have a lot of data. You collect some data that maybe 100,000 or several million data. Then you need to work on them. You different kind of field. To work on those data. I don't think it's a good topic for exam, but you can do project. So we have project for that part. So this is a project 2, also project 3, right? And between them, we leave a time for exam 2. I put here is a 12th week, but maybe this time maybe change. Depends, right? We will go over all of these. Here's a time schedule. It is just I put it here right now. Yeah, I suppose I can do it in this week, but maybe a little bit early or a little bit later. All right. Yeah. And last week, at the end of semester, we will have a final project. Yeah. So that will be all. That will be all for the whole semester. We have 3 quizzes. We have 2 exams and 4 projects, right? Totally is 100%. Okay. What else? Yeah, I think today that'll be all I can give to you. Yeah, about this course. Then yeah, I only used 20 minutes for it. But any question? Even if you have a question, I don't know right now. I'm in the video. I'm not in the class with you guys. Yeah, I will set up a Piazza or something. Then you can put your problems there. I can know. Then we can discuss what will be the problem and how to solve the problem. And now, okay. Anyway, that's all for today. And then see you next time on Wednesday. Yeah, what I did. Oh, this is a search textbook. And what is this? This is this is textbook. I gave this is content. After the content, there's some material. Yeah, no more. So that'll be all for today. Oh, one more thing about the homework. I do not have homework. You see, we still have homework, but you do not need to submit. I give you some homework for practice, and then the problem will be similar problem will occur in the quiz. So you can consider those homework problems. Consider those homework problems as practice problems of the related quiz or exam. All right. Then you, by working on those problems, homework problems, you can understand how to solve the similar questions in these tests, quiz or exams. And also, they will be help. They can help you to understand how to work on the project. All right. Yeah. But you don't need to submit. I give you the problems and then give you the solutions. You try to study by yourself, and also you can discuss with classmate or contact me during the office hour. And also you can discuss with TA in the office hour, in his office hour, right? Yeah. And what else? And here I said, now we are working online in the first 2 weeks. Right? In the first 2 weeks, we work online. After 2 weeks, so far I do not know, but most possibly we will keep working online the whole semester. Yeah, now is the first day, right? After 2 weeks, can we control the COVID? I don't think so. It's hard. This is really a hard job, a difficult job. Okay, anyway, see you next time. Alright, bye bye.